Welcome back to Chattachefs Kitchen. Today we're going to prepare a great rub. It's a coffee rub. It's great for pork, it's great for beef. Heck, you can even put it on like roasting a chicken. But tonight we're going to do a pork loin. So it is a espresso. I like to use espresso, but we got a really special coffee tonight that we're going to do. But so we're going to just prepare a rub, very simple. We're going to rub it, stick it in the oven, and then we're done. Basically comes out and it's nice and crispy and crunchy on the outside. This is what we're using tonight as our coffee rub. We're using a Rembrandt's Coffee House. They do a whiskey barrel, great whiskey barrel aged. The beans are actually aged in the barrel and then they're takeout and then they're roasted from there. It's not a roasted bean with flavor added to it. They're actually, the flavor's added before. Very delicate, not a very strong whiskey flavor, but very delicate and great, which will come through great in this. So what I have here is like 4 simple ingredients. I have a little bit of ground fennel seed. We're gonna do a little bit of fennel seed, and I'll have the recipes on the comments. Telecherry pepper, huge fan of that. You know I love that. That's gonna be freshly ground. I just ground that. And then what we're gonna season the actual pork loin later on, and then we're going to do just a little bit of regular sugar. If you want to get crazy and you want to use any other sugar than that, that's fine. Then we are going to add the coffee. Just espresso is what you really want to use, but we had a choice to use this great coffee from Rembrandt's Coffee House here in Chattanooga, and this is the whiskey coffee. So we're going to take the fennel and the telecherry pepper, mix all that up. Get it all happy and everything like that. And then I've got a pork loin, simple pork loin. I like the one with the rib end. You'll see it's kind of got fatty end on that. This has been washed and dried off. So we're going to take the pork loin and we are going to season it generously on both sides. And a lot of people like to put the salt in the marinade. I like to actually put it on the meat first and then put your marinade on. So season it great on both sides. And then I've got this little tray here we're going to marinate on. Then we're going to take our marinade. So now we've got a great, and we're going to just put that. So the recipe I give you is going to be for half a pork loin, which that's what this is. And we'll put it on here. And you got a lot of that sugar in there too. That'll kind of crisp it up really nice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of roll it around so it's nice and firmly and totally crusted. Now I've got an oven for 300 degrees. I'm going to have the oven ready at 300 degrees. I'm going to let this sit out for about a half an hour. It's going to come up to room temperature. You want your roast to come up to room temperature. Then I'm going to put it on a roasting rack, which I'll show you later on, and we're going to put it in a 300-degree oven. Everybody's oven's a little different. I'm going to have my convection on, which is about 325 in a normal oven, for probably about an hour. We want to cook to internal temperature, 155, 160. Everybody says 165, 170 because it's pork and they're scared of it, but you can get away with that. And we will be back with a great espresso rubbed pork loin. Shh, we're back. Okay, got to be really quiet. We've got our roast out of the oven, okay? Here it is. Perfectly done, perfectly done. You notice how it is totally crusted, and this is what we're looking for. The sugar's done that, the coffee, the fennel, the telecherry pepper. So it's a perfectly crusted pork loin. We roasted at 300 for about an hour. We roasted it on a rack, so it's sitting above. It's not sitting in its own juices. The juices get to drip down, but perfect. We let it come up to temperature, and then we put it in that oven. It's great. So we're going to take this. It's been resting for about 20 minutes, and we're going to take a couple nice little slices out of it. You know, your end slice is going to have a little bit of flavor on there, almost too much. But so we're gonna show you something here that's we're kind of cheating a little bit, but we're going to show you a great plating concept. We took here. This is basically a little bit of sweet potatoes over here on this plate. and we're gonna put a little sweet potato, and everybody's like, oh, there's no no marshmallows or anything. We're just taking some simple sweet potatoes, and we made them healthy. We put salt, pepper, and extra virgin olive oil. That's it on them. So then we're gonna take a little bit of freshly steamed green beans, put those right in the middle, and you know, presentation, that's what we're looking for here. And then we're gonna take a little bit of the 2 slices of the pork loin, and we're gonna put those right on top. I mean, can you imagine you going in and giving this to your family and saying, oh, I just did a little simple roasted pork loin, and then this is what we're gonna do. You can go to any grocery store, you can buy some simple balsamic syrup, and we're gonna dress the plate with this. Balsamic syrup goes great with a coffee, great with the pork loin and all that stuff. It's a really good thing. So we're gonna take this, and we're just gonna go right there. So there you go. Simple coffee crusted pork loin. Balsamic syrup, we bought that in the store, yeah. Mashed sweet potatoes, we did a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper. Great dish, tons of flavor. Trust me, you're gonna love this one. You can impress a lot of people, and everybody's gonna say, oh, where'd you learn this? Oh, you know, I don't know. I learned it from Chattachefs Kitchen here. Any comments, anything you wanna know, anything you wanna learn? Been out of pocket for a little bit, glad to be back. So try this and enjoy it, and thanks for watching.